Champions of Canaan is an isometric action arena game developed and published by Kingdom Games. This game is only $5 and honestly, it's totally worth it because it takes the isometric look of other games like Diablo and it builds up on it by creating a really replayable and fun, even though a little bit repetitive at times, action game. Because you start your game, you select your class, your hero, your alliances. It seems more complicated than it actually is because once you start playing the game you can change your character's attributes, but still, you create your character and then you start playing the game. And it is just an arena action game. There are 100 rounds for each arena, plus some story missions that are basically just more arena settings. And after you finished some rounds, you can go back to the market and buy items, talk to some NPCs, know a little bit more about the lore, which is actually a really interesting setting, being set during the religious times in Canaan before Jesus Christ. It was interesting, it's a very nice concept. While you're in the arena, you can attack enemies with heavy or fast attacks, and then the more enemies you kill, the more abilities you unlock for the weapon that you have equipped. And there are spears, there are crossbows, there are bows, there are swords, there are maces, there are a lot of weapons that you can play around with. And at the end of each round, there is some loot that you can pick up. You start changing your weapons, you start changing your armors, because every single weapon you find is usually better than the last one you had. And this makes for some interesting change in the gameplay, even though I have to say this, because that's really the only issue that I have with the game, other than a couple of graphical bugs, bodies just flying in the air once they die, but still, the only real issue that I have with the game is that it is repetitive. It is just an arena game. You start the game, you get into arena, fight as much as you want, and then you just stop if you want. But it's one of those games that I do appreciate and that I do like that exist. Those games that you pick up to play for just 5 or 10 minutes, you get a kick out of them, they are enjoyable, they're very easy to pick up, and they're fun. It is a fun game, a tad repetitive, not excellently looking graphically, but it's a fun game, and for $5, definitely go out and buy it if you're a fan of the genre, because you get a lot of content for your buck. But still guys, have you heard of 5 Kingdoms of Canaan? Tell me in the comments below. Thanks guys for watching, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.